If you've ever tried to go viral on TikTok before, but you've been disappointed with the results that you've gotten, well, you need to make sure that you implement the 4-step system that I'm going to be sharing with you in this video because it's going to increase the odds that you could go viral on TikTok, and it doesn't matter how many followers you have. And by the end of the video, you're also going to know the secret method that accounts use that go viral all the time in order to make sure that they're not actually wasting their time creating content that should have never gotten created in the first place, because that's what so many creators do. In fact, that's what this creator was doing until he started to implement the steps in this video, and now he's gained over 50,000 followers. And the same exact thing for this creator, except he's been able to gain over 150,000 followers. And if you want results like that, you need to make sure that you're implementing the 4-step system that I share with you in this video. By the way, the last part is by far the most important, so please make sure you stick around for it. Part 1 is you need to be able to correctly identify whether or not you're creating a video that's going to be ranking for search, or if you're creating a video that's going to be trending. And if you're creating a video that does neither of those two things, then the odds of your video ever getting a lot of views, like 100,000 views or 1,000,000 views like you see so many other creators get, well, it's going to significantly decrease, because those are really the only two ways for you to get a lot of views on TikTok. You need to either post about something that's trending, aka something that has the potential to get a lot of views in the next 48 hours because it's content that a lot of people are watching, or it's content that people are going to be searching for it, in which case you might not get 100,000 views within one day, but you probably will get 100,000 views or even 1,000,000 views in a 30-day, 60-day, or 90-day period, which, by the way, can be incredibly valuable, especially if you're trying to sell something, if you're trying to do affiliate marketing, or if you're trying to get followers in a very, very specific niche. But before I share with you exactly how to do that, I need you to smash that subscribe button. If you want to go quicker on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube, I literally upload a video every single day about how to grow on these platforms. In addition to that, I just created a free TikTok growth course you could get at the pinned comment below. It's going to tell you things like the best time to post right now and the best hashtags to use, which, by the way, if you're not doing those things, it could also be the reason that you're not getting a lot of views on TikTok. So what are you waiting for? It's literally 100% free. Just go to the pinned comment below. The second thing that you need to make sure that you're doing is you need to make sure that you're actually creating your content that's the appropriate length. Let me give you a perfect example here. And this goes for every single niche, not only the fitness niche, but if you're posting in the fitness niche, if you're making a video about biceps, or you're making a video about chest, or you're making a video about glutes, or you're making a video about calves, well, guess what? Each one of those is going to have a different audience size, and in addition to that, they're going to require a different length. In fact, even if you just make a video about biceps, but you do a really short video versus a really long video, the formats of those posts should be completely different. So what you need to make sure that you're doing is you need to make sure that you're actually using the appropriate format given the length of piece of content that you're going to be creating. And the way that you're going to do this is by going to a desktop, doing a search for whatever you're going to be posting about, the exact topic, and then you need to make sure that you understand two things. One, that if videos don't come up that have at least 10,000 likes, I would strongly suggest you just go back to the drawing board and come up with a new topic, or come up with a different way of searching for that topic, because you might have been searching for it all the wrong way, which, by the way, if you would have created a video and did it the wrong way, and I'm talking, you could literally have a one-word difference. You could be how to grow biceps and how to get big biceps, and I'm not saying that those two things have a drastic difference, but I'm just iterating to you the point here. Just saying one word like grow and one way like get big, well, guess what can end up happening? That could be the difference between you getting 1,000 views or you getting 100,000 views, which is why it's essential for you to do the research beforehand to actually determine what length the piece of content you should be creating is. Because if you're creating content that's the wrong length, nobody's ever going to end up seeing that video, because the way that TikTok works, they're going to say, okay, this person watches fitness videos, but they watch 30-second fitness videos. So if you make a 45-second video, well, then guess what? The odds of your video actually getting shown to them is going to drastically decrease. And this is why for a lot of you guys, you're not going viral or you're not getting the views that you want, because you're creating content on the right topic, you're creating content that's trending, or you're creating content that can be driven by search, but you happen to make the video the wrong length, and that's one of the reasons you're not going viral, or you're messing up the last two things I'm about to share with you. And just a reminder, the last one is by far the most important. The third thing is going to be understanding that the first 3 seconds of your video are by far the most important. And there are 3 ways for you to hook people in the first 3 seconds of your video. The first one is going to be challenging a belief. You need to do something that's contradictory to what people have been told, or contradictory to what a lot of people within your niche believe, or what they believe about that topic. Now, I'm not saying that your whole entire video has to be on that, but the intro of the video should start that way, because it's going to significantly increase the odds that people end up watching your video. And if you don't know how it works, if you could get somebody past the first 3 seconds on TikTok, the odds of them completing the video absolutely skyrockets, so you need to make sure you're doing that. The second thing I would strongly suggest doing is having an image of whatever you're talking about. If you're talking about a celebrity, if you're talking about a company, if you're talking about somebody with flabby arms or not having a six-pack, you need to make sure that you're actually creating a visual image. The reason being, a lot of people scroll TikTok and they don't actually have their sound turned on, so they need to see that image that's going to hook them in, get them to turn on their sound, and boom, Now they're watching your piece of content, and now they're going to be very engaged. And the third thing that you need to make sure that you're doing, you need to make sure that you're starting your video off immediately. Do not introduce yourself, do not tell people who you are. Nobody cares. People want to learn things, people want to be entertained, they don't care who you are. That can come out later in the video, or that could come out in your story, or that can come out somewhere else. It shouldn't be coming out in every piece of content you create. Let me give you a perfect analogy here. If you go to a restaurant, and on the first time that you go there, you have a bad experience, the odds of you ever going back to that restaurant have just drastically decreased. But if you've gone to a restaurant 1, 2, 3 times, you've had a good experience every single time, and then on the 4th time you go there and it wasn't that good, well, you'll probably give the restaurant another chance. And it's the same exact thing with your content, which is why you need to make sure you're just getting into the video immediately, you're delivering value immediately, because it's going to significantly increase the odds of somebody that sees your video again in the future actually watching that video, as opposed to just skipping past it, which is actually why a lot of you guys have a really bad hook and a really bad 3-second watch time percentage, which ultimately is stopping you from going viral, or you're messing up this last thing. And that is that you're constantly creating content without ever having a plan. And there's a 3-step plan that you need to be following. First and foremost, is there an audience for the piece of content that I'm about to create? If you cannot say yes to this, you need to think of a new topic, or you need to think of a new audience to go after. The second thing is the hook of my video. Is it visually appealing? Does it challenge a belief? And are people going to want to watch it just based off of the first 3 seconds? And is my first 3 seconds better than the other videos that show when I do a search for that thing on TikTok? And then finally, is your video actually the right length? If you're not able to click yes on all 3 of those things, I strongly suggest you don't even end up creating the video that you're about to create. Instead, you should invest in yourself, hire a coach, or do something like that. And if you want me to look at your account and tell you exactly what to do to guarantee that you grow on TikTok in the next 30 days, I'm talking about me telling you what to post, what to change in your content, what time to post, what hashtags to use, and so much more. Well then please, keep watching this video, because I've got a special offer for you. The opportunity to grow on TikTok and this organic reach that we're currently seeing is not going to last for forever. And the only 2 things holding you back from getting the followers that you deserve right now on TikTok and the followers that you want is 1, you haven't implemented the steps that I share with you in this video to help you get more followers, and 2, you haven't gotten into my TikTok mentorship program yet, where I literally am going to guarantee that I help you get more followers in the next 30 days, or you get your money back, 0 questions asked. And the way that this works is I'm going to tell you exactly what to post, when to post, what hashtags to use to guarantee that you get more followers in the next 30 days. If that sounds interesting, then please go to the link in the description below and get signed up right now. The average person that's gone through this program has gained over 50,000 followers, and nobody has ever gone through it and gained less than 6,500 followers if they implemented everything that I share with them. And since you're still watching this video, I'm going to assume that you're above average. So the odds of you gaining over 50,000 followers is probably quite high. And it doesn't matter what your background is or what your niche is. This program is going to help you get more results faster and easier. If you're struggling right now to grow on TikTok, you need to get into this, because every single day that you wait, it's only going to get harder to grow. So what are you waiting for? Go to the link in the description below and sign up right now. You literally have absolutely nothing to lose. You're going to get more followers on TikTok, or you're going to get your money back. In fact, this creator just went through this program and gained over 10 million followers. This creator over 14 million, and this creator over 16 million. And I want you to be my next success story. So please stop procrastinating, invest in yourself now, and get the TikTok followers that ultimately you deserve. Or I strongly suggest you check out the next 2 videos I put up on the screen, because they're the videos YouTube thinks you should watch next. Thank you so much for watching.